So maybe you need to not come out. Wait, they come down. When that's 1, 3, 4, we can manage all. Yeah. Thank you.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity. Solidarity forever. We shall solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for rights.
Nice to meet you. Now we're members of the NBA Lagos branch, that is the Nigerian Bar Association Lagos branch, the Premier Bar, and our attention has been brought to an unlawful signal that was issued by the Nigerian Navy against one of our branch members, declaring him a deserter in gross violation of a court judgment that was delivered on the 24th day of March 2025. And we are here to demand the immediate retraction of that unlawful signal and to request that the Nigerian Navy be law-abiding and respect the decision and the judgment of the courts. We are here to present a letter to the Chief of Defense Staff, Chief of Naval Staff, through the Flag Officer Commanding, and that's why we are here. Yes, are you authorized to receive this letter on his behalf?
No.
Okay, can we get someone who's authorized to receive this letter on his behalf?
Okay, can you just give me a minute? Let me discuss with the legal officer.
All right.
Thank you very much.
My name is Uchenna Ogunedo-Akingbade, and I'm the chairman of Nigerian Bar Association Lagos branch.
Yes, sir. Can you tell us the significance of this vote? Why you are here? Why the vote?
A branch member of ours, Vice Admiral Labinjo, formerly known as Captain Labinjo, had a matter, in fact, he's had a wrong running battle with the Navy for over 24 years. However, recently, on the 24th day of March 2025, the National Industrial Court granted a judgment on this matter, and the court held that, number one, our member, Admiral Labinjo, was not absent from the Navy without leave, meaning he did not desert the Navy. Number two, the court held that due to being over 60 years of age, he was effectively retired from the Navy from the first day of April 2017. And the court further held that he should be reinstated, or he should be restated to the rank of Vice Admiral from the rank of Captain to the Vice of Admiral, because if he had spent as much time in the Navy, he would have gotten up to that rank. Now, by the way, the Navy has appealed this judgment of the National Industrial Court. Rather than waiting for due judicial process to take its course, wait for the appeal to be heard, on the 3rd day of September 2025, the Navy issued an unlawful signal declaring our member a deserter, effective from the 2nd day of December 2019. The implication of this signal, it's even written here in the signal that he should be apprehended if seen. Now, if you read the Fundamental Human Rights Enforcement Procedure rules, any likelihood of infringement of your fundamental human rights is equivalent to a violation of your fundamental human rights. That is on the one hand. That is with regards to the violation of his fundamental human rights. Admiral Labinjo has been in hiding since he discovered about this signal. Besides that, the fact that the Navy can issue this signal on the 3rd day of September 2025 after a court judgment is binding them, was declared on the 24th day of March, the same 2025. It means that the Navy has effectively rubbished the court judgment. The court judgment does not bind them, since the court judgment has spoken on this issue, but they did not take it into cognizance, and they still released this unlawful signal. Why we are here today is to tell the Navy to immediately retract this unlawful signal that they have released, declaring our member a deserter, and they should pay respect to judicial authority.
We come back to this later.
Yes.
Somebody is here. Let's come back.
All right.
The Navy is a government organization
Yes.
that respects the rule of law. If there's a court judgment, according to what you said,
Yes.
the Navy is a respecter of laws. If there's a court judgment, I think the issue should be trashed out in court.
Indeed.
I don't get where the protest is coming from. We're not quarreling, are we?
No, at all. At all.
So when you get to the point of protest, this is the part I do not understand. Have you not been, have you written to the Navy to say you want to come and discuss this issue and you were not granted audience? I don't think so. So I don't know where the issue of protest is coming from. It's not an issue of you versus the Navy. The Navy is a government agency. If there's any grievance and all that, make your appropriate presentation to Naval headquarters, and I assure you to be addressed.
And that is why we are here.
That is
Why we are here.
You came in the guise of protest. That's what I'm saying.
It's not a guise.
Why the protest?
When you do not agree with a situation, what is that? It's a protest. A protest is not limited to a physical match.
You're a lawyer.
Indeed.
There's what you call dialogue. Yes. You write to people. You don't just march to people's office.
Now.
Madam,
Yes,
you're
sir.
a lawyer.
Yes, sir.
You are the president of the. You should know that.
Yes, sir. Now, this man has been in court. His matter, excuse me, sir.
I have no jurisdiction. Excuse me. I have no jurisdiction to
Yes.
tussle out legal
Yes.
issues with you.
Yes.
Mine is that the approach you're using in terms of protest, I don't think it's appropriate. You should write like you've written,
Yes.
and you will be responded to
Yes.
calmly. There's no need for.
We are here peacefully. Do you see any of us causing any trouble? Do you see any of us
The
causing any
word
trouble?
protests, like you know, in it's fine. It's fine.
So we are here to deliver this letter. Are you authorized to receive this letter, sir?
No, I am.
You are not authorized to receive.
Please make your presentations to Naval headquarters Abuja.
No problem.
Please.
We will do just that.
Thank you.
But at least our protest against this unlawful signal is duly registered. And I assure the Navy that we are lawful abiding citizens. Recourse is already being had to the courts. You are in the courts.
Okay.
Why use this approach? So the same thing that you are saying, why are we using this approach of a protest? Why is the Navy using this approach of the signal when you're in courts? Well, no problem. We have heard you, sir. You would not accept our letter. We will direct the letter straight to the Chief of Naval Staff and we'll take this over to Abuja. We thought we could have kept it within Lagos and keep it quiet. But if you refuse to accept our letter, that is fine. We will escalate it.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for welcoming us, and
No
we appreciate you.
I'm the Vice Chairman, MBA Lagos Branch, and the Chairman of the Human Rights Committee of MBA Lagos Branch. My name is James Shonde. I'm the Vice Chairman of the branch, MBA Lagos Branch, and the Chairman of the Human Rights Committee of the branch.
Okay, tell us why we're here, sir.
Well, we are here to deliver a letter in protest against the deserter order that was issued against our member, which to us is in violation of his fundamental human rights. Judgment of the courts has been given, it's binding on all institutions, but this judgment has not been obeyed, and yet they issue a deserter order against our member, which is violation of his fundamental rights. So we are here to deliver the letter, but unfortunately, the Naval has refused to accept our letter.
Were you expecting this behavior from the naval officers?
I do not expect behavior. What could have been done from them is to accept the letter, whether they will respond or not. They could have just accepted it and then, in a way, wisdom dispersed us, but they refused, showing that they actually know what they are doing, which is against our member.
And we also learned this matter before the Supreme Court, I suppose.
The matter went to Supreme Court gave judgments, and after the Supreme Court, our member went to National Industrial Court, and judgment was delivered. And these judgments up to today still refused to be carried out, and yet they now order a disorder order. And that is a violation of, they are not obeying the courts, and we are here. Institutions must learn to obey our courts. The rule of law must be protected.
Thank you.
My name is Oyinkansola Badijo, member of the NBA Lagos branch, the premier branch.
So, I'll tell us why we are here.
Why we're here? The mission of the Nigerian Bar Association is the promotion of the rule of law. The NBA Lagos branch, in fulfillment of that mission, is here today to deliver a letter to the Nigerian Navy in protest of the signal that they issued, identifying a member of our branch as a deserter in spite of a court judgment, well considered, validly delivered court judgment from one of our most eminent jurists sitting on the National Industrial Court, Justice Monica. A well considered judgment that gave judgment to our branch member. In spite of that, the Nigerian Navy declared him a deserter and asked that he be arrested on sight. We are here today to send them a letter protesting that. The matter is sub judice, quite all right. But their stance, their provocative stance, is what has made us take the stance that we have today to come here and deliver a letter. And the NBA wants to send a clear signal to all who violate the rule of law, including government agencies, that the reason why we're here is to ensure that this does not happen, and that everybody, every member of society, has a right to have their rights defended. And we will continue to promote and uplift the rule of law as long as the NBA exists.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
My name is Shola Lamid. I'm a legal practitioner and a member of Lagos branch, FBA Lagos branch, the Premier Bar.
Why are we here, sir?
Yes, it's obvious a lot of people have said why we are here. We are here to protest the unlawful action of Nigerian Navy violating the rule of law, which is one of the main objectives of the NBA. One of our members was tried. Why was arrested for alleged offense? Why before the trial commenced, he went to Federal High Court, and Federal High Court issued an order restraining further trial. Notwithstanding that, they tried him convicted. He was convicted. He proceeded to court to challenge his conviction, and he was quashed. He was acquitted, and the judgment was affirmed by the Court of Appeal and Supreme Court. After that, he went back to the National Industrial Court to enforce that judgment, and the judgment were all the reliefs that he claimed were granted. But why immediately after the judgment, that was March, subsequent to the violation of that judgment, the Nigerian Navy now issue a signal stating that he's a deserter, which is contrary to the judgment of the Honorable Court. That argument had already been taken in the judgment, and the judgment was against Nigerian Navy. So that signal is like an appeal, or it's like an appeal, or like an executive order overruling the court judgment, which is very wrong. So we have written so many letters, his lawyer has written so many letters to seek dialogue, to ensure that they will comply with the order, but they refuse to obey the order. Thank you. So that's why we're here.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.